Without further introduction, we did it. Yes, it's real. On to the next phase, wherever life may take me. Let's go.
Something like a
Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to our update video for May 2023. I know that we said we wouldn't do many of these, but this is honestly really our second one of the year, and it's kind of an important one if you did not see the intro of this video, or the title. And no, this is no bluff. Right here that I have in my hand is the real deal. Well, not exactly the real deal, but it's basically close enough. Guys, I have graduated college, and my gosh, does that sound weird. I have definitely had a journey this year in general, and the years that followed behind it. As you can see by the title, this is From College to the Next Step. And I don't know if it will be titled exactly that, but it's pretty darn close. I have definitely learned a lot in my schooling time. Just meeting a lot of new faces, just getting ideas, being creative with it, and just going forward. For those of you that don't know, I have a major now in design and layout. I also think that I'm collaborative media because I have a lot of different stuff that I like doing. I just love to grab on and grasp onto something new and just kind of go with it. I love the idea of design being everywhere, just around us. It's absolutely amazing, and there's definitely an art to it. Here I am now. So, in this video, we are going to be talking about, obviously, the future of the channel, which you don't have to worry, nothing bad's going to happen, and just going on to what's next up for me, myself. Possibly talking about a little other things on the side, because we don't really get that many update videos, and I've kind of elaborated a little bit on to why we don't do that as much. One, I feel like it's just time consuming and just a waste of a perfectly good video that we could be doing something else. We'll have more time with this now that I have accomplished something major, which is also the reason why I have been gone for a little more than a month now. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the next step, I have graduated college. I like saying we a lot. Don't know if you guys have picked up on that. I just feel like that it's very inclusive to include everybody. But as myself and an individual, I have accomplished this step, and now it is moving forward, which I do not know what the path is right now or where I'm going to be working in the environment. But I am definitely looking forward to something just out there, something I can do and know that I'm capable of doing. Got a few ideas in mind, don't know exactly where that's going to go, but I'm hoping for the best and just keeping a level head on that and moving forward with it. I definitely have, just in this past few months, knowing that I would be coming up to this, it has definitely been a struggle, but it's been a good one. It's been very beneficial. It's been very educational. I would hope so. It's a college. And I've learned from a lot of other individuals that pique the same interest on what their ideas and where they're going to be going. It's definitely been something that I'm very much looking forward to, and right now I'm creating a lot of different content for you guys. I'm doing pieces on the side. I'm actually working on a couple right now that I may or may not share. I am thinking, which we'll get a little more into that, about adding another different type of style videos to the channel. Not just for me, but for you guys, because you'll be able to see my work and just get into all of it. It will just be something awesome. And I want to do a lot of that on here because I want to show you guys what I'm capable of in the best way possible and just have fun with it. That's literally what we've been doing here on the channel for the past years now. I still can't believe we started back in 2016 and here we are 2023, still thriving, still going, and yeah, this is great. I know what I'm going to be doing at that time. I'm going to be designing, creating logos, doing business cards, food wraps, which we have done a project on that. Actually, I can give you a little taste of what we've done. Ugh. It is kind of over here. Okay. Well, I don't have all of it, but so this was a project we had to do. We actually created a Happy Meal. We had to design a idea for the specific toy and the imaging and everything. This is the cup that I did. I did a paper craft sort of theme. It was called the McCraft Meal, and that's what I kind of did. That's the cup. And actually, you know what? I'm going to grab the box because that actually has more. But I'll show you off the toy real quick here. This is actually a paper craft, completed, obviously. His name is Crafty Adam. Just a little cute little paper craft that you can make in the meal. Because kids like their imagination, and with designing things and just creating and building, we also have to use our imaginations as graphic designers. So I thought it was a very appropriate kids meal to do. Alright, and yeah, so here's the box. It's called the McCraft right there. No, this is not licensed by McDonald's. We just had to use the elements for the project. Little cutout crafty glasses. Instead of putting on your thinking cap, you put on your crafting glasses and getting right to it. Nugget box, very cool right there, same design. Yes, all those elements were implemented in this. And here's your little fry box. So cool. I love this. So yeah, it's just things like these that we just did in the class. Actually, it was our final project, and it was a great one. I loved it. It was something that I never thought I would have a hands-on experiencing in going into the industry, just, you know, making this idea. But that's all what it's about, is going into it. And that's not just piecing it together, just, you know, on a digital file. We actually had to construct these and build these, and we did that for a few other things too. And it was really interesting. I dropped it, so that's great. But no, I absolutely had a lot of fun for my last few classes. I definitely am going to kind of miss it. I'm not one to really like too much projects or anything of the sort, but this is very, very important to learn. So yeah, just a little bit of an idea of what we did in the class to show you guys, and I have just other pieces that I have done. I kind of put a temporary portfolio together, but I'm actually working on getting something official, and yeah, so that's where that's going, and this summer is going to be very beneficial. I'm doing a lot of new projects, and I got some great video ideas, which we'll get into that. So, videos. Yes, I know, it's been a while since I posted. Reason why I wanted to give you this, guys, this update video. It's going to be very important now, because it's like, okay, what's next? So, I'm actually going to be doing a few series that I'm going to be starting this summer. One along with somebody, we kind of mentioned it in the last update, the beginning of the year, and that's going to be on the table. Still trying to work out some of the kinks and stuff, but I wanted to also have availability, which was a big factor in this. And so yeah, we're going to be starting working on that. Another great thing that I would love to talk about is, moving on to the next step, which is a big part of what we're talking about here. I feel like it's very beneficial, just kind of going on, and I guess you can consider these 1,000 sub videos. I want to kind of bring back the history a little bit of Dashie 101, of some of the older videos that we did, and some of them have been pre-recorded and kind of placed on the back burner for kind of reasons, those mainly being just something to kind of put out there that's new. We did something under the guidelines of the Dashie and Friends at CJ Barrymore's video. I have something that's kind of similar to it. It's not exactly that, that I want to put out. And talking about big accomplishments, I still have my graduation from high school. And I did record a little bit from college as well. You may have seen a few clips. And yeah, it's something that I hold on to, and I plan to do kind of a few throwback videos, which I think is great. So another thing is, I know I've mentioned this and I sound like a broken record, I'm really hoping to get some gaming videos out, because now that we're a little more open, and things are kind of uncertain right now, I'd really like to get some gaming on. And currently, right now, I can tell you I've been playing a new game you guys may or may not have heard of. But Zelda, not Breath of the Wild, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, has just released, and I decided to pick myself up a copy. I will be honest, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but this piqued my interest just because of the mechanics that you can basically build and do a bunch of cool little things in the game. It really takes a different aspect on it, and I was like, that's really interesting. Let's see how it is. And I've been playing a little bit of it, and gosh guys, it's really good. Highly recommended if you're not even that big into Zelda. It's just a fun game to play in general. And no, you don't need to play Breath of the Wild. Some people may say you need to, but it's honestly just a continuation, and it can be just as good as a standalone. So definitely go grab yourself a copy. No, I'm not trying to advertise for Nintendo or anything like that. I'm just talking about, in general, of what I've been kind of looking into and playing. I kind of want to go back to Bendy and the Ink Machine, because I was told, hey, I think you should do a replay of that game, because they have changed a lot of the mechanics and the scenery, and I've seen that your previous videos have kind of been in between those stages of it kind of morphing and becoming something that it's not anymore, and it's completely different and a lot better. And I was like, you know what? We should, because I want to do Bendy and the Dark Revival, but I think it would be really good to just kind of have that refresher of Ink Machine and then go on to the new one. So yeah, we're gonna probably do another replay of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I think that's going to be awesome. Super excited to do that. Yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it. Another thing too is I have some buddies that also want to do collab videos. I've actually recently been talking to Adam from Adam's Awesome Projects over there, and he wants to do another model building video, which I think is great. I actually have a few model kits that haven't been constructed or anything, that would make a great Dashie's Craft. We haven't done Dashie's Craft in a while, and boy do I miss me some good old crafting. And with videos, I also have some other pre-recorded videos that I've been wanting to get out, but in the results of me graduating, couldn't really do that. So we are going to be getting on to that, and we're just going to be kind of, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. It's going to be great, and I hope you guys are in for the ride. Just thank you for your support, and thank you for being patient when I wasn't really responding much. If you guys are in for the ride and ready for it, please hit that like button. And don't forget to share with your friends this video so they know what's also coming on the way. I have multiple different ideas, and there's some videos that I also kind of want to bring back into the light and either build onto those or show some content that hasn't yet been seen. So like I mentioned, those throwback videos I think are going to be great, and with us still kind of in the phase of doing 1K uploads, I think it's going to be very beneficial. There's not much else, but in that case, thank you all so much for watching, and this is Dashi 101, now as a class of 2023 graduate, going on to the next phase of life. We will see you in the next one. Oh!